2,000 metres here after running 7th behind My Pins over 1,600 metres. The run was okay. It was a dash home there. Expecting improvement. The claim from Montana Philpott's important.
He's a suspect is the 6, was 4th behind Bolt last start, albeit he does see out a genuine 2,000. Michael Hellier for Terry Hall.
Yeah, the 2,000 suits him ideally. He didn't have the best of luck last start, so if you're considering Bolt as a chance in this race, you've got to consider Dinny's a suspect. He's another horse that's just about ready to peak also.
Okay, what do we do with the horse from France? This is a 7, Enjouee, Anthony Allen for Tony Gollan.
Well, he's a dead set stayer, so the 2,000 metres is going to suit. His first up run at Ipswich was a beauty. Then it was ugly at the Sunshine Coast. But if you overlook that run, I'm going to. He's a chance in this type of race.
Okay, let's look to Lee Friedman's runner in the 8, Collection Point, Jake Bayliss.
He's a big, strong horse, isn't he? And look, he hasn't had much racing either, this 12-year-old. But that last start third at Doomben behind Brookhaven was a good effort. I know he's at big odds, but he was wide from the 700-metre mark and he just kept working his way to the line. So the 2,000 metres will suit. Does he just need one more run to be nice and solid? But his class may see it through.
Georgina Cartwright rides the 9, Tokyo Blossom for the Sears.
He was racing well before running 9th at Toowoomba at his most recent start when he was 4th the fence and he was just off the bit at the 600 and he dropped right out. So she has to improve on that run, but Gatton may just be her track.
Kelly Monkton has the 10 Bolt last start winner here, Aidan Thompson.
Well, he races really well, this 8-year-old at this track. He's won 9 races overall from 54 starts. He beat Rally here a fortnight ago. He'll be up in the firing line. If he gets left alone in front, he'll give them something to chase.
Okay, the 11 is Firebox. He looks well. He's got a woolly coat, but he still looks nice and fit. Taylor Marshall gets barrier number 1 for Diane Murphy.
Yeah, that one barrier I think is essential to his chances. He's had his opportunities in his last few runs. He was 6th at Toowoomba behind Van Gogh, beaten 5 lengths when sitting third defence and having every possible chance, but he'll get a very cosy run today.
Idling By's racing well. Leanne McCoy for Mark Curry.
He's fit. He won at Gundawindi last Saturday, so he's backing up quickly. But his overall form is good, or her form is good, and she's well drawn.
And Kelvin Hickmott has put the blinkers back on the 13, Master of Menace, Luke Tarrant.
Yeah, they'll need to do something just to spark him up. He's been well beaten his last 2 runs on the poly track at the Gold Coast.
All right, punters really stepping into the 8 in Collection Point. He's a Class 1 horse. On the second line, we've got the Season Stayer. That's better ethics, but he's got to carry the weight at 480. And then the filly holds that same line now. Tokyo Blossom 460 out to 480.
Kian, I'm with the 8. I like the run at Doomben. That's very good form lines for this type of race. I thought he looked well on the yard. He'll continue to improve. He hasn't had a lot of racing in the past 12 months. 8 on top for me. Over 7 on Enjouee. Staying up to 2,000 metres will suit him today. Then I'm going to put in a roughie. Number 6, Dinny's a suspect. He also looked good in the yard. And 4th, I'll put in number 12, Idling By. So I'm just going to gamble against a toppy with such a big weight, but he's an honest horse.
Yeah, I was 1, 12, 9 and 8, Damien. He's got a little bit of reliability at this track and he stepped up to a benchmark 70 last start and the leader sort of just pinched it on speed. That was in Van Gogh to make it back-to-back. He is on the 6-day backup, but it's been a winning formula in the past. So just honing in on the Season Stayer. I've got the 12 in for next best in Idling By. She's racing well. The 9 in Tokyo Blossom just gets back in her races, so her pattern is not the best for here, but she'll be doing her best work late. And then the 8 in Collection Point for Lee Friedman. Love the market support. Maybe it wasn't a fluke last start in town. 1, 12, 9 and 8.
Okay, let's look at now. We've got the 10 runners behind the barrier. I think we only got about, 4 or 5?
Just a handful to load, Damien.
Okay. Very quickly, Stradbroke selection, Kian.
We just spoke about... Oh, no, I was speaking to someone else. It was our cameraman. I don't know. I thought Think About It's one out of the box. I thought Scalapini was great value on the 55.5 kilograms, but I'm not sure yet, but I do like Snapback in the JJ.
Okay. All right. Snapback, you're keen on it. I'll go Converge. I think it'll be very hard to beat in the Stradbroke tomorrow.
Okay. For the last time today, we'll head upstairs to Anthony Collins to call them home for race number 8.
Point out there's a lot of chances here in this race. And it's the best bag, $3.60 to $2.50. All right, thanks, team. Last race of the day, Sky 1, Sky Thoroughbred Central on board. We'll join you at Toowoomba tomorrow night, 7 races, 4:38. And we're back here a fortnight tomorrow for the Gatton Cup meeting. Elevated stakes for both the features. You can check out Racing Queensland website for further information. 4 into 2 and 7 the result thus far. For the quaddie, the shortest way home is with Collection Point at approximately 1,460. Good luck, punters. Gates are back. They're off in the last. Now, close to the inside, idling by, began on terms with Bolt Out Deep and also up to attack Tokyo Blossom. Better Ethics there in the centre with the fave. Collection Point not far away. Then came the Golden Soul, Enjouee, Firebox getting back with also Denny's a suspect. Master of Menaces back last of all. So Bolt takes up the front running role to set up the pattern momentarily along the side. Quickly challenged by Tokyo Blossom the outside. So they go together 2 lengths clear now. Over Better Ethics to third. Collection Point as he's back there in the centre with Better Ethics wide. Then came idling by the Golden Soul further back towards the inside of Enjouee. Denny's a suspect. Firebox back second to last. Master of Menaces back last of all, whipping them in 10 lengths away from the speed. Bolt in front to the top of the track, 1,100 metres from the judge, leading the way 3 parts of a length over Tokyo Blossom the outside of it. And there followed by in third was Collection Point. This best supported favourite is towards the inside of Better Ethics, who's poised fourth the outside of it. Then came Enjouee, idling by. Denny's a suspect. The Golden Soul, 3 further back to Firebox. Back second to last at the barn. And Master of Menaces last of all. Down the side, Bold in front with Tokyo Blossom the outside, breathing down his neck. There followed by Better Ethics and also Collection Point and Enjouee idling by the fence. Now into the clear was the Golden Soul coming away from the inside. Denny's a suspect labouring centre field for mine, and then came Firebox and also Master of Menace to the home turn. Bold in front, but there's immediately a line of 4. Tokyo Blossom, Better Ethics, Enjouee coming at them. Then came idling by and also the Golden Soul. Collection Point gets a gap through there in the centre as well. Enjouee strides to the lead. Better Ethics together there with it. Collection Point idling by the Golden Soul. Master of Menace down the outside. Enjouee. Better Ethics idling by. Collection Point there in the centre. Enjouee, Collection Point idling by, but it's Enjouee in front, and Enjouee wins the last beating. Idling by or Collection Point, the Golden Soul. Better Ethics for next. Then came Master of Menace and also Firebox, Tokyo Blossom and Bold. And Denny's a suspect. The tail end of the field there.
So Enjouee.
All right, 7, Enjouee, Tony Gollan and Anthony Allen. She was obviously beaten by the Oaks filly last start, and she was just that little bit flat going to the 1,800 metres second up after a really nice performance first up at the 1,600, and Tony's done a fantastic job to get this gelding